In today's video, I'll be touring a new ambulance from the Karlovy Vary Region EMS in the Czech Republic. I'll go over the graphics package, the light setup, as well as the interior. This unit is a 2021 Volkswagen T6.1 and was converted to an ambulance by FDservis. The reflective graphics package features standard Battenbergs, as they are required by law. The agency decided to keep the front and rear graphics simple, so they just added their unique inverted chevron graphics on the engine hood, and the rear is partially covered by large chevron striping. Let's take a closer look at the lights. Since October 2018, official Czech EMS agencies have the option to use red lights. Karlovy Vary Region EMS decided to put red on the left and blue on the right, just like almost every other EMS agency in the country. I've said this before, but FDservis has some of the best standard light setups in all of Europe. They don't go for any fancy design, they keep it simple and use very effective lights. The entire warning equipment is from Whelen, and all the lights are fully synchronized. The light bar features a total of 6 Whelen M7 and 2 M4 light heads, which are just stupid bright. They've also installed vertex next to each mirror, as well as 2 Ion T in the grille and 2 Ion T behind the headlights for intersection warning. The rear only features 2 M7 mounted at a 45-degree angle. A minor novelty is that FDservis now uses colored lenses instead of clear ones for any top lighting. They've also set up a button which dims the lights for nighttime use. Before we enter the cabin, you will notice the auto eject for the charging plug. So whenever they start the engine, the charging plug automatically ejects, just like in this video of their doctor call. In the cabin, FDservis installed a standard console where we can find the regular car radio. Moving up, we have the GPS, a few, let's say, traditional switches for the lights, radio communication equipment, and a handheld radio. Back to the standard console, there's the Siren control head, gloves, helmets, and a fire extinguisher behind the passenger seat. Finally, let's take a look inside the box. Their emergency bags are located right behind the sliding door. The red one is a regular emergency bag, and the blue one is their airway bag. I'm not sure what you think, but I feel like the entire patient area is kept simple and easy to work in. We have 2 seats, as well as an electric Karlovarského stretcher, which is somewhat new for the agency. The buttons here are for the lights, temperature control, air conditioning, and one for music. The entire patient documentation is done with a touchpad. I also want to give you an overview on the entire medical equipment on board, so here's a look inside all the compartments. So at first you're seeing a small work table with a yellow needle disposal container, as well as your typical hand sanitizer. Moving up to the top compartment, there's a small bag that contains a pelvic sling and a red bag which contains bandaging equipment. To the left we have a burn kit and a blue lockbox for opiate drugs. Down below is your vacuum mattress. The small black bags here contain a thermometer, tonometer, and a glucometer. Moving back to the left side compartments, we can find smaller vacuum mattresses. The black bag in the next compartment contains a medical supervisor jacket and documentation material, and the red bag contains triage and identification cards, as well as colored wristbands that are used to categorize patients at mass casualty incidents. Moving to the passenger side, you can quickly see 3 colored bags. The blue one contains oxygen masks, the yellow one contains gastric lavage equipment, and the green bag contains basic surgical equipment like tweezers, scissors, surgical coverings, and so on. I think everything else is pretty much self-explanatory, so here's a final look at the inside before we go out again. Last but not least, we have a few exterior compartments. The first one houses the oxygen bottles. Inside the second is a stair chair and a scoop stretcher. In the third, we can find the Lucas device on the left, as well as a biohazard bag that contains your personal protective equipment like overalls, gloves, protective glasses, and face masks. That's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video, and following is a quick Siren demo.